You
don't have any candy canes on your tree? Oh,
You better go get some
you
candy.
better get some candy canes if we're all gone. Hang them high so the puppy doesn't get them.
Oh, yeah, but one now. And then you stand up, and reach the top of the tree. Shoot some. Anyways.
Well, so maybe they're signing for, so you don't get them mixed up with somebody else's. We had more crowd at public safety.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Where is everyone?
Thanks, sir. You guys need to renew your driver's license. It's almost like walk in and get waited on, like be walking right now. No waiting time whatsoever, because they don't do any license plates, vehicle transfers, nothing. All they're doing is, license review. I couldn't believe it. It wasn't a minute wait.
All right, Kelly's not here yet, but I think we'll call it to order. Start over with Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Trustee Long.
Here.
Trustee Con.
Here.
Trustee Goodman.
Here.
Clerk Mecca. President Lysick here. Attorney Schober. Trustee Hodenschel.
Here.
Trustee Clark.
Here.
Trustee Renner is not here yet. Move along to item 2, public comments. Any public comments, please keep them to about 2 minutes. Stand at the podium and sign in, please. Good evening, Kelly. There are no public comments, we'll move along. Item 3A, Fire Department Monthly Report. Don't know if Chief is planning on coming tonight, but his report is attached. Please review it at your leisure. Move along to item 3B, Library Monthly Report. Carla?
Well, this month I have a short report. It's been a quiet month, but we're moving a lot of materials. I'm always really surprised at how many people are reading because I never see them. So our foot traffic is at about 85% of what it was a year ago, but the amount of books that we move is at 100% of what it was pre-COVID. So I'm pretty excited about that because that will help our funding in the following year. We are still continuing with our programs. They're always really sparsely attended. If we have 5 or 6 people, that's pretty normal for us. So we've continued them with a lot of safety precautions. We did have a soap making class that Jennifer Wadowski, a local resident, did last month. And this Saturday the 12th, we're gonna have a Santa drive-by program. Please tell your families if they have children. It's going to be, we think, located by the sign in front of the building, but we're working on where we can hook up to power. So it's gonna be somewhere around the village hall in front. Don has given some suggestions for traffic flow. It'll be a Saturday afternoon from 3 to 5. And if the weather's bad, we're gonna have a tent. Brenda Merton, she works at the library and is a poll worker. Her husband is doing the Santa, and he's, are you offering to? No? Oh, okay.
It's not the real.
It's a secret.
Oh, okay. And so anyway, just come. It'll be drive-through and we'll have a place if families want to get out and take pictures. We'll have it set up for them, like some kind of a Christmas scene. So other than that, I wanted to mention the display that's in the hallway was done by Sadie Sonnenberg and Karen Dingman. They came in last weekend. I think it's gorgeous. They took it mostly out of their own items that they own and then added some things from the museum. But that's their thing, and it's beautiful. I put a picture on our Facebook of it. I don't really have anything else to add other than what I wrote. Yeah.
Just a quick question, do you have anything we can share on the village website and Facebook page about that, Wave the Santa program?
Oh,
you
yeah.
have?
I didn't know it. Could I send that to you, Kelly?
Yeah, if you can email it to Kelly and I, we'll get it out on both, and
That would be great. That
hopefully
would
we
be
get a little
good.
more traffic.
Because it's not a sign up. We're just going to be there if people come. I'm hoping 100 cars will drive through. That's my goal. And then what we're gonna do as an incentive to get them to visit the library, because of course we have that as our ulterior motive. We're giving them candy canes with a little card from Santa saying that he left a gift at the library for the children. And we have some books to give to them.
Very cool.
I will give them to you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, and happy New Year and good holidays. I won't see all of you together until January.
You too, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Carl.
Bye, Laura.
Item 3C, Police Department Monthly Report. Chief?
Reports are in front of you: 2 thefts, 1 assault, 5 drug-related, 2 impaired drivers, 6 adult arrests, 5 juvenile arrests, 105 traffic stops with 96 citations, 10 non-traffic citations, 353 calls for service, including 131 business checks, house checks, extra patrols, 3 traffic accidents, and responded with fire on 6 calls. The next couple pages there are the items of note. You can review them as you have time. If you have any questions regarding any of them, just give me a call or ask. Assist other agencies, 11 hours and 51 minutes. We ended up with 500 vehicle inspections for this year. That program's still on hold till we get another inspector. They were hoping to do a class in December or January. We haven't heard yet. Big Bend Municipal Court, everything's still being done by letters and through phone calls with the attorneys. 99 initial appearances for Big Bend Court, 66 were resolved by the letters during, actually supposed to be November, sorry about that. County Waukesha, 19 initial appearances and 8 resolved by letters. State debt collection is on the bottom there, $594 and change for the village of Big Bend, $176.43 for the village of Waukesha, with the totals at the bottom. So I got, any questions?
Very good, thank you.
Thanks.
Item 3D, President's Report. No report tonight. Move on to 3E, Public Works Department Report. Eric.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Just gonna run through this fairly quickly, but the lights in the PD garage finally ended their life, and we put all LED stuff in there. We had a fan in there that was bad. We also had a request by the police clerk to wash the north side of the building. It was getting some mold and everything on it, so that was a half a day doing that. Hope she's happy.
I think so.
We had somebody strike our new mailbox and bollards out here. I don't know if you've taken a look at it, but it did significant damage, cracked the whole slab. We have those bollards and they're 3 feet in the ground. So we're gonna end up pulling a slab of concrete and replacing all that. The mailbox did get a little bit of damage, but I think it's still functional, Laura.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
I said, is the mailbox still functional?
Mailbox is functional, the bottom one kinda sticks every once in a while, but for the most part, yes.
Okay. Then we had some individuals decided to deposit 10 bags of garbage up at the cemetery. Leaf intake this year, since I've been here, this has been the heaviest year ever. I know Warren was down there one day on a Saturday, and we were doing some stuff for celebrations, and I ended up dumping that, or emptying that leaf bin twice that day. We were unloading it twice a day for the last 3 weeks. So it's been very busy. A lot of leaves. Got a lot of high winds. We picked up a lot of branches. And we replaced some sign posts on Artesian at scenic that was damaged by an auto. Police department called us and requested to pick up some debris in boxes at 164. the eye in the park here, took was faulty, we ended up replacing that. We also had to cut up a tree up on Big Bend Drive, installed some no outlet and children at play signs at Wrinkle Brook and up on Robert Way per request. Had a e-waste inspection, which is electronic waste, by the DNR, and we passed that with flying colors. They'd like to see us kick up our stuff on e-waste, and this is all fine and dandy. I just told her we're down to limited people, so we do it on an on-call basis right now until we're up and running again. We replaced the door pivots on the library entrance door. We did a bunch of maintenance on truck 6, and if you don't know, we took on a full-time employee on the 23rd of November here. Chuck was here for 11 years as a part-timer, and brought him up to full-time status. That should help my department out tremendously. Any questions?
No, somebody asked me, are you gonna decorate the tree and everything out here?
Yes.
Thank you. We did have a question on that, so,
Okay. No, we're gonna take care of that.
thank you.
Any other questions?
Eric, how long do you have the leaf intake, the leaf collection? How long
Closed
is
on the
that?
30th.
I'm sorry?
It closed on the 30th.
On the 30th, all right, all right.
Good? We'll wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
I will circle back to 3A, Fire Department Monthly Report. Welcome, Chief.
Okay, so the report says we had 11, we had one after that, so we had 12 calls for the month. The tender was fixed and passed its pump test. On Saturday morning, department members attended the funeral of McCormickle Assistant Chief Fred Purdy. We received a donation check for $239. We'd like to thank Citizens Bank for that. And at this time, we are discussing possibilities of our ice jamboree. Sorry, I'm winded. I was running out of work to get here. So, and just like to wish all you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Say, John, did you help out with that Michigan fire?
We did. I wasn't there, I was at work, but yeah, we did.
That was quite the fire.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, it was.
a lot of municipalities responded to that thing.
Right.
A lot of departments.
Yeah, they were out there quite a long time. I forget what time the call came in, but I think this department got back about 9 o'clock, so.
Yeah, they were saying they saw it all the way up in Sussex, the
Yeah.
smoke from it, so.
Yeah, we were reports of and seen it.
Somebody must start that, it happens every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's been a while now though. It's probably been, since we got called out there, it's probably been 5 years or so, 6
Seems to be
years.
pretty regular down there.
Did they determine what it was?
No, I never heard what it was. There was rumors going around, but I don't have any idea what started it.
There were reports of a number of firefighters suffered some frostbite or something, or any of ours involved in that?
No, none of ours got hurt or anything. I didn't hear of anybody getting, anybody that was here from either test corners or here, didn't say anybody got hurt or anything, so. Yeah, it's just, throwing them fires, most of the time you try and let them come to you, you know, but sometimes you gotta go out and catch them before they get into an area where you're gonna be there for, 12 hours, But, yeah, with all the ATVs and everything and, all the personnel, it worked out good.
Good.
So,
Thank you very much.
thanks for your time.
Item 3F, report from professional services. Any report?
No.
Very good. Move on to item 4, consideration and approval of minutes. Approval of November 5th, 2020 village board meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion that time with the reading of minutes.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. as corrected?
That's correct, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I will abstain. I was not at the meeting.
Very good. Motion carries. Item 5A, discussion, consideration and approval of bills from November 17th in the amount of $46,504.79.
I will make a motion to pay the bills in that amount.
I'll second that motion.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 5B, discussion, consideration, and approval of bills from December 3rd in the amount of $58,453.36.
I make a motion to approve bills in that amount.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Bills are paid. Item 6, old business. A, discussion, consideration, and possible action regarding the Cajun Fill site in general, as well as their conditional use grant and their site plan. In your packets, you have a brief paragraph or so of the draft minutes from the Planning Commission meeting recommending the village board approval of the conditional use grant amendment to modify/replace Exhibit B of the existing conditional use grant for Phase 2 with the new construction plan set, which is attached here to, and with the conditions that Engineer Rauch has set forth in her memo dated November 19th, 2020, to be incorporated into the conditional use grant as well. Naomi Rauch's recommendations are attached here, as well as a very small copy of the site plan. The site plan has been reviewed by both the engineer, actually by both engineers and the DNR, and it is acceptable to all three as an as-built with Naomi's recommendations going with it.
I'll make a motion to approve the CUG amendment to modify or replace Exhibit B of the existing CUG for Phase 2 with the new construction plan set with the engineer's recommendations.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We need to redraft that, it was Naomi. Do the paperwork on the CUG, or Mary.
We probably should do an amendment to it,
Right.
well, it's stated as an amendment. I'll talk to Mary about that.
Okay.
We can vote on it.
Item 6B, I am going to move back after we come out of closed session. It would be foolish to bring it up now without discussing it. Item 6C, discussion, consideration, and possible action on adopting the Waukesha County Emergency Management Plan for the interim until the Village of Big Bend establishes its own plan. Looking for an update.
Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, thanks. The update is we're still working to get the needed information to get our specific plan for the village. During this time, we still have the Waukesha Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan that we have voted to internally accept as our plan. We're looking to develop a statement of procedures, SOPs with the fire department, the police department, and public works. We're moving forward towards that. We have elongated the expectation time period of getting those and being able to develop a plan. It's most likely going to be at least another couple of months. It might be a target more into the March 21 range, but we are moving forward.
Very good. So no action on that tonight, and we'll just keep it on the agenda for updates as needed. Item 7, new business. Discussion, consideration, and possible action regarding the approval of the following operators' license applications: Papa Stashes, Alicia Bordo. Chief?
Was approved at public safety, recommend approval.
I'll make a motion to approve Alicia Bordeaux.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 7B, discussion, consideration, and possible action to approve ordinance 2020-09, an ordinance modifying Chapter 8 of the Village Code pertaining to the start and end dates of winter parking regulations. Basically, the board had passed this back in 2018, and it just never got signed and memorialized into an ordinance or law. So I will read this out loud. Ordinance 2020-09, an ordinance amending section 8.03 sub 6A and B of the municipal code of the Village of Big Bend relating to parking during the winter months in the Village of Big Bend. The Village Board of the Village of Big Bend do ordain as follows: Section 1, Section 8.03 sub 6A and B of the municipal code of the Village of Big Bend is amended as follows. 8.03, stopping, standing, and parking. Sub 6, parking during winter months. A, no person shall park or cause to be parked any vehicle or allowed any unattended vehicle to be located on a Village of Big Bend street, public highway, or right-of-way during the period of December 1st through March 31st, inclusive, any night between 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. B, the village shall cause to be posted at sufficient locations in or near the Village of Big Bend signs informing the public of parking prohibition herein, which signs shall state substantially the following: parking prohibited on Village of Big Bend streets December 1st through March 31st, 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. Section 2, all ordinances or parts of ordinances contravening or inconsistent with the provisions of this ordinance are hereby repealed. Section 3, this ordinance shall be in full force and take effect from and after its passage and publication as required by law. Passed and approved this 3rd day of December 2020, Village of Big Bend. The only thing that we changed from the existing ordinance was from March 15th to March 31st. All the other language stayed the same.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 2020-09.
I will second.
Any further discussion?
Yeah, I do. Does that give us enough time there, that 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. to plow?
Well, depends on the snow.
Yeah, that's the way we've been operating, right?
And it worked okay? I guess most people are tucked in by before then for the overnight stuff. Because I know it doesn't just snow between those time periods.
No, it doesn't.
You know, and sometimes you need that evening plow if there's an issue there. If you feel it's sufficient.
I think we're good on that.
Okay.
We also do have the snow emergency, right, Chief?
Yeah, you have the option to always pull that pin and use that when needed to declare an emergency and get people off the road sooner outside of this window, which we've done in years previous.
Okay.
Any further discussion? Call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I just have one question for Mike Schober. I sent John a request. In that ordinance, it says to be posted around the village or around the city. How many signs do we need and where should they be posted?
Let's talk about it tomorrow. So, we can talk about it tomorrow. Give me a call.
All right, we'll move on to Item 8, closed session number 1, go into closed session as per Wisconsin statutes 19.85 sub 1E. Deliberating or negotiating the purchase of public properties, the investing of public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require closed session. Specifically to take action on potentially extending the Harvest View Developers Agreement or allowing the underlying agreement as previously extended to expire. I need a motion and a roll call vote.
Want Jim in here?
Yes, if he's allowed to be if he wants to be.
I will make a motion to go into closed session.
I just making sure you're staying.
Figured you wanted the door shut.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote. Trustee Howdenshell?
Aye.
Trustee Clark?
Aye.
Trustee Renner? President Lysick, aye. Trustee Goodman? Trustee Con?
Aye.
Trustee Long?
Aye.
I could kill the recording too.
Call for a technical disruption.
Which one is? Harvest View open,